Welcome back, fam. I'm back with the FireTV soundbar. I just reviewed it, but I know a few of you are still on the fence. So we're gonna compare it with the Samsung C400. We're gonna go over the accessories, design, and the performance. So let's get into it. Starting with the FireTV soundbar, you're gonna get this tiny remote. Check that out. Now with a tiny remote, you're gonna need tiny batteries. So it comes with 2 AAA batteries. All the important information here, manual and mounting guide. And in order to mount, you're gonna need some screws. So they give you that. HDMI cable is included, thank goodness. And your power cord, because you gotta power it up somehow. The Samsung Soundbar C400 comes with this slender remote here, a pair of slender AAA batteries, user manual, remote control sheet, wall mounting sheet, power cord. Let's compare and contrast. Length and width, Samsung is longer, maybe by an inch. And width-wise, I'll let you see that. It is a little longer, just a little bit. Now, looking at the top of these, Samsung has the branding with the near-field communication right here in the center. The buttons protrude, but all fabric on the top. Now, with the Amazon, you have the fabric and the plastic, a little half and half, an Arnold Palmer. Your buttons are flush, a little bit more soft there. On the Amazon, they give you an additional button that is right here. That is the Bluetooth button. On the Samsung, you're gonna notice that that button does not exist. In fact, you're only gonna get this input button. So you will have to hit that input button multiple times to get to the Bluetooth feature versus the Amazon. It's a one-stop shop. You hit it, Bluetooth. You're gonna get more rectangular on the Samsung. On the Amazon, it's gonna be nice rounded corners. On the back side, we have the mounting holes. Now on the Amazon, the mounting holes are a little larger. And you can see on the Samsung, they're a little smaller. Now in regards to mounting, both of these soundbars weigh about the same, around like 2 pounds. So you'll have no problem mounting either one of these soundbars. But one thing to note when you mount, the Samsung has this little bumper here for the wall. So when you mount this, it's not going to be completely flush against the wall. So it'll help with your cables versus this. This is going to be completely flush. So that is definitely something to keep your eye on. Now, in here where your inputs are on the Samsung and the Amazon, on the Amazon, you get less depth, okay? So it doesn't go down as far. As you're gonna notice on the Samsung, you're gonna get way more depth there, which can be a good thing for if you're using thicker cables or anything like that. So you have this air hole on the side here for any type of bass for that air to be released, but you don't see it on the Amazon. That's why on the front here, and they have it covered underneath the fabric, but there is a hole, I believe it is right here, and it's actually, that design is in the front here. So they wanted to give you more of a, I guess, more of a sleek look. Taking a look at the bottom here, you're gonna notice that the Samsung has the slim vertical rubber stoppers. You get 2 of them. And the Amazon gives you 4 of the circular stoppers. Now, one thing to note, remember where I was talking about you get more depth? I think you can easily see that here where the inputs are versus this. See how small it is? Something important that I want to bring up is mounting. So if you mount the Samsung soundbar, you're going to notice that all your labels here are on the bottom. So on the wall, you can look and say, oh, okay, that's where my inputs are, versus you're looking at the Amazon soundbar, you don't see anything. Now, if you decide to sit either one of these on a TV stand, you're gonna quickly notice the difference. So If this is on a stand, you can clearly see like, oh, okay, there's my input that I need. Versus this, the labels are on the bottom. So if I was to turn the Samsung down and sit it on the desk here, you wouldn't be able to see where your inputs are. All right, fam. I want to point out that both of these soundbars have a voice menu or voice prompt. So I'll give you a little example here.
Digital audio in.
That was the Samsung, and this is the Amazon.
USB.
But something very important is the actual LED menu, because both of these have that menu. So on the Samsung here, when I turn the volume up and down, if you're sitting watching your TV and you have it mounted or sitting on a desk, you can't see the menu because the menu is up here. But on the Amazon, when you do that, you can see
Bluetooth.
your menu here. Now, one quick note about the Amazon soundbar is that this soundbar will let you know when you're connected with Bluetooth.
Connected.
The Samsung soundbar, when you connect, it doesn't give you any indications that you're connected. Taking a quick look at the remotes, the Amazon remote is definitely a lot smaller, has some very basic functions on it. Versus the Samsung remote, you're definitely gonna get a little bit more functionality. As you can see, it has a wheel on there as well, and a lot slimmer. You can check that out right there. Amazon sound tests. Samsung C400. All right, fam, we compared and contrasted both of these sound bars, and in my opinion, I think they both sound good. They're both budget friendly and they're in the same weight class. So if you decide to mount one of these sound bars, you're in luck. Just remember, only you can determine which one is going to be best for your space and your needs. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm Dave Banter. We out.